to this beat.
Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all the love. Follow me on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. Follow me on Instagram, Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. And wherever you get your podcast, you can find Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We are breaking down the big matchup tomorrow versus the Alabama Crimson Tide. We taking on the number 18th ranked team in the net rankings, and Tuscaloosa, Alabama is about to go down tomorrow night. On you see, I have a problem. I'm already starting the show off wrong with the wrong energy, because I just got to say, why in the world is this game on ESPN Plus? I've said over and over and over again, when you have the three-time national champions playing on your network, ESPN, you need to make it readily accessible. We should not be streaming this type of basketball game. 2 top 20 teams going head up. That should not be an option at all. When you're in your meetings, when your situations trying to decide on who we're going to put down, and the best solution you can put down is saying, oh, we're going to put Carolina on ESPN Plus. You know how many old people watch this show? You know how many old people watch this show and don't even know how to get on ESPN Plus? Never heard of an ESPN Plus. You got several people out there don't have a clue. Don't have a clue what an ESPN Plus is. And these older folks that's watching the South Carolina women's basketball team got to find the app and try to figure it out. Like, little Jimmy, can you show me how to do this? Him, I don't know how to do that. That's what it's like. Make it easily accessible on ESPN, ESPN2. One of the two, SEC Network. All right, that's my rant. That's my rant right there. So we're breaking down the Alabama game, and it's a big game. Alabama bringing a lot, but before we start forward, we got to look backwards. We have to look backwards. We're looking at Texas and the momentum. You remember, what was his name? He passed away. Boomerang Friday. You know the brother I'm talking about. Drop it in the comments. You know the brother I'm talking about from Boomerang. Is that momentum? Yeah, for the momentum Carolina has going into this basketball game. And with that being said, off a big victory over Texas at home, extending the SEC winning streak, extending the home winning streak, Carolina going on the road Warriors are going to show Alabama and the rest of the SEC why we are the top dog. And the importance of this game against Alabama is obviously with SEC standings. You know, you don't want no losses in the SEC standing. Eventually, we're going to be doing the SEC tournament in March, couple months coming soon. And you want that double bye, you know, and all the games matter. All the games matter. This is the second game. Out of 5 straight games of playing ranked opponents. You got Alabama. You got Oklahoma on Sunday. Then we got good old LSU on Thursday night next week. It's going down. We have to revisit the game that we played against Alabama last season. It was at home, and we beat the brakes off them. We have to, you know. And when you win by close to 30 points, you have to mention the opponent, especially when a lot of the key figures are still on this basketball team. In that game, we did not shoot great whatsoever. Y'all remember that game? We shot terrible. We shot really terrible. We shot 39% from the field. We shot really good from 3. We shot 39% for 3. And this was that breakout free throw game that we like. Where did this come from? We were 17 for 24 for 71% at the free throw line. And that was good last year, by Carolina standards shooting the free throws. You know, overall, Bree Hall played well. She played 31 minutes at 13 points, a rebound, a block shot, only one turnover. Tessa Johnson was Tessa Johnson. She played 22 minutes at 12 points, 4 rebounds, assists, couple turnovers, and had 3 steals. Ashlyn Watkins played in this game. She led the team in points, had 14 points. She played 25 minutes, at a double-double, 10 rebounds, 3 block shots, but she had 4 turnovers. Carolina offensively didn't play up to our standards. Defensively, Alabama couldn't buy a basket. Alabama couldn't buy a basket. You just could. They couldn't. They shot 22% from the field, okay, and 16% from the 3-point line. They're 3 players who they're big 3, quote unquote big 3. Barker, Aaliyah Nye, Essence Cody combined for 9.6 rebounds, 0 assists, 8 turnovers. Shot 14% from the field, 11% from 3. And with Barker, you know, who I think is their best player, played 23 minutes, 4.6 rebounds, couple turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal. She might not even play tonight. What's it? Today's Wednesday. She might not even play tomorrow. She's dealing with a leg injury. We'll talk more about that and who will get those minutes if she indeed doesn't play. Essence Cody, 6'4", Mount Cody is a presence. But in this game, she was not. She fouled out. And I mentioned yesterday, and we was previewing, you know, Cody's defense. You know, right now she's 3rd in the SEC in terms of fouls. 3rd. Okay, so it's just neutralizing players like Essence Cody played 23 minutes. And oh yeah, should I mention this right here? This game, Camila Cardozo didn't even play in. She ain't playing this game. So, you know, Watkins ain't playing in this game going forward. But now you have the rejuvenated Chloe Kitts. You have Sania Feagin, who is doing some work. You have Joyce Edwards, who's not on that squad, who is one of the best post players in the SEC. Things are a little different, but yo, things are still the same. It's still the same. But the individual matchups for this basketball game is where this game is going to be, you know, won or lost. Sarah Jessica Barker, Sarah Jessica Barker, you know, is this actress, Sarah Jessica Parker, might not play in this basketball game. She hasn't played the last 3 games. That is huge for Alabama. Now, over that stretch, they're 2-1, okay? But there's doom and gloom for Alabama if she's not able to suit up. And if she's not close to 100%, she will get abused on defense on tomorrow night. Trust me when I say that. Because you with a bad leg, it ain't good. It's an occupational hazard trying to guard Tessa Johnson, a Fulwiley, Tahina Pow. It's just not good for you. It's just not good. It's just not a good look. So if you're not ready and physically ready, leg-wise, don't play in this game. Don't play in this game. It's not a good look. The strength of this basketball team is our perimeter. And the perimeter defenders for Alabama are good, but without Barker in the lineup, I don't know, bro. I don't know about this one right here. I don't know. You know, injuries change so much for teams that's not deep. You know, it's much different for a team like South Carolina. Oh, we got an injury. Okay. All right, we bet we got an injury, and we're just the next, you know, player up. That doesn't happen a lot for a lot of these teams, especially a team like Alabama, whose bench is very short, and typically only plays about 6 players. You know, so one of their key cogs in their offensive engine being gone, that's tough. The weaknesses of this Alabama team will be exploited tomorrow. And the weaknesses that I foresee, guarding 3-point line, that's gonna be a weakness. And in the game last year with Tina Powell, she didn't play well. She had about 5 points. I should say that. Let me scratch that. She didn't shoot the ball well. She had 5 points. I think she was 1 for 3 from the field, but she led the team in assists. She had 4 assists, a couple of rebounds like she always do. A very high assist to turnover ratio as well. Tessa had a great game. I expect the same thing of Tina Powell and Tessa Johnson playing well versus this Alabama squad. I do. I expect MiLaysia Fulwiley, who did not play well last season against Alabama, to play very well. I expect our post, because I mentioned that Watkins, who led the team in scoring, but she was 33% from the field, where Watkins got her points. Surprisingly enough, I think she was 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Okay. I expect our post players to play better. And if you look at the scheme of it, last year's team in the post that featured, with Camila Cardoza not there in this game, in that game, I should say, it featured Ashlyn Watkins, featured Chloe Kitts, and featured Sania Feagin. Okay. Chloe Kitts had, I believe, 5 points and 1 rebound in that basketball game. This is different. This is a different era. This is a different Carolina team. This is a confident post and Chloe, who I believe she's going to have a great game. Like Cap, you saying everybody's going to have a great game. Well, I believe that Chloe's going to have a great game. I believe that Sania Feagin going to have a great game. I believe Joyce going to have a great game. Y'all know I'm leading to the prediction. Y'all know, if y'all know me and you're new to me, yeah, you know where I'm going with this. I believe Powell going to have a great game. I believe Tessa going to have a great game. I'm just a lot of players I believe is going to have a great game. I do. And I think it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be hard to defend the offense of South Carolina. I just believe those things. I think it's just going to be tough. Like, you're trying to defend a player like Tessa Johnson. First off, she comes off the bench, and she still gets you about 20, 21 minutes per basketball game. So when Tessa comes off the bench, she already has that advantage. She has that advantage. And the advantage is you have a 5-star player like Tessa Johnson who constantly moving. She get the ball. She can hit the 3. She's shooting about 43% from 3. She's shooting about 43% from the field. She runs off screens. She can hit the mid-range jumper. She can hit a free throw. She plays defense, and she comes into the basketball game when the opponents are either tired because you're playing a short bench. So this is a video game. You got Tessa Johnson coming in 100% energy level, but you got some of the guards. Because Tessa probably gonna come in around that 6-minute mark, 6 or 5 or 6 minute mark. So you got the guards who are already playing in the game on the perimeter, who probably are close to the 75%, 80% energy level. And you got to chase Tessa, and then don't let Dawn Staley mess around and put MiLaysia and Tessa at the same time. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You will get tired. You will get tired, and eventually you'll get worn out. And then he's like the first thing when you get tired. In any sport you playing, you get tired, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to lax on defense. It's amazing when you're on offense, you just magically perk up. You just magically hit that B button and you just energize. But, when you're on defense, like, oh, Lord, somebody get me out this game. I can't breathe. I'm tired. I need oxygen and some Gatorade. Woo! That's how it goes. That is how it goes. So when these ladies start getting tired versus Carolina in that midway of the first quarter, again, this is the thing. When we do the first sub, unless it's like early foul trouble, we're talking about that 6-minute mark. But South Carolina, that first rotational sub, if we are even, we leaving. Remember that. Even, we leaving. Because we pep up. We pep up when we do that first sub. And so you better have a lead on South Carolina. That's all I'm saying. Have a lead on South Carolina for the rest of the basketball season. Because if you don't have the lead on South Carolina in the first quarter, and especially those 6-minute stretch of the first quarter, and we do our sub, and you bring in a Tessa Johnson, maybe a Joyce Edwards, good luck. Y'all about to get drugged. That's how I feel about it. If we are down in the first quarter, this might be a situation. If we down by a lot in the first quarter, it's going to be some slow singing, some foul bringing. I'm just saying it's going to be different. But Carolina, at the 6-minute mark, if we are up or we are even, we leaving. And it's going to lead the Crimson Tide. I'm just saying, we're going to leave Alabama. Now, with Barker potentially not playing, her injury is huge because then you got Diana Collins. Diana Collins is a 5'9" guard. Since she's been out, since Barker's been out those 3 games, Collins has played about 29 minutes. She's playing extended minutes. So you go for not playing mini minutes to extended minutes. Okay, she's 29 minutes. She's getting you about 8 points. She's shooting about 32% from the field and 22% from the 3-point line. Getting you a couple rebounds, couple assists, a steal, and a couple turnovers. She is not the player that Barker is. She's not. There's a drop-off substantially if Barker does not play the play to Collins. Okay, so the prediction for this game right here, initially I was going to say about 16 to 19 points. That's what I was going to say. 16 to 19 points. Alabama keeps it pretty close in the first half. Third quarter, we let them have it, and then we win by 15, 16 points because Dawn Staley pulled back a little bit in the fourth quarter, probably up by 22, 23 points and pulled back some. Now, if Barker ain't playing, if she is not playing tomorrow, we're going to win by 25 points. 25 points or more. That's how I feel the key with them is her. She's their best player. She's their best player. She's their best player on a team that doesn't have a lot of depth. I think Carolina going to whoop up on Alabama badly if Barker doesn't play. If Barker plays, that means she's in some type of wellness. Then I think the line will drop down some. So then we can go back to, I said, about 18, 19 points. Bottom line up front, Carolina continues the SEC winning streak and gets ready to take on Oklahoma on Sunday afternoon. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. Make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring that gospel Gamecocks every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go. Let's go.